Hello everyone, my name is Woon Kiat from Smk Munshi Abdullah, JEB8001. I am a Form 4 student in 4 STEM. There's a book I kept hesitating to say out loud. The title feels wrong somehow, like something you'd whisper, not announce. But that discomfort, that's exactly what the author is going for. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, written by Yaru Sumino and published in English by 7 Seas Entertainment in 2018, is a 260-page Japanese novel about a girl who is dying and a boy who couldn't care less about it, until slowly he does. It's quiet, it's devastating, and it's far more smarter than its title lets on. Our narrator doesn't have a name, not one we're given anyway. He's an introverted high schooler who'd rather spend lunch with a book than with people. One day at a hospital, he stumbles across a diary titled Living with Dying. It belongs to Sakura Yamauchi, cheerful, popular, as a person expect, and it turns out she's terminally ill. She has a pancreatic disease. She asks him to keep her secret. He agrees, not out of kindness, but because he doesn't know how to say no. What follows is months of an unlikely friendship, day trips, shared meals, long conversations, and two people who are almost nothing alike, slowly becoming essential to each other. It doesn't end the way you think it will. The death, when it comes, is sudden, random, and somehow that makes it hit harder than any drawn-out farewell could. So, why the pancreas? There's an old Japanese folk belief that eating a diseased organ from someone else could heal the same organ in yourself. Sakura invokes this early on, almost as a joke, way of laughing at her own illness, before it gets the chance to make her cry. But by the time you reach the last pages, the phrase has transformed entirely. It stops being dark humor and becomes something far more tender, an expression of wanting to take another person so completely inside yourself that losing them feels impossible. To be so intertwined with someone that you carry them with you even after you're gone. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas isn't grotesque. In Sumino's hands, it turns out to be one of the most intimate confessions of love in recent Japanese fiction. At its core, this is a story about two kinds of fears, the fear of dying and the quieter, maybe more dangerous fear of never really connecting with another person. Sakura lives like she's running out of time. Because she is. The narrator has been running from people his whole life. Together, they pull each other in opposite directions. Slowly, both of them move closer to each other. The most interesting thing Sumino does is structural. The novel opens after Sakura is already dead. We found out she's gone before we even met her. It sounds like a spoiler, but it isn't. Because the book was never really about whether she dies. It's about what her life meant, and what it cost the people who knew her. That reframe changes everything about how you read the next 260 pages. The prose is deliberately flat. The narrator is closed off, analytic, sometimes frustrating, but that restraint does something. When emotion finally breaks through, it feels earned rather than manufactured. You feel the weight of everything he can't bring himself to say. Where the book stumbles a little is with Sakura herself. She occasionally tilts towards the idealized, the radiant, spontaneous dying girl who exists, at least in part, to wake the quiet boy up. It's a tension Sumino never fully resolves, and it doesn't sink the book either. The emotional honesty underneath is genuine and rare. By the time you finish this book, all 260 pages of it, you understand why that works. Not because it's shocking, but because it's true. It's about wanting to hold on to someone so completely that losing them stops being possible. About loving someone in the most consuming, irreversible way. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, uncomfortable to say, read it, and you'll never want to say it in any other way. That is all for me.